coming right up. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for Indiana, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the small forward. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Left side, Levine. Right side, Markkanen. Right side, Levine. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul.
The first free throw is good. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Carter. Turner against White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Up again, and Carter with his second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Warren after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Warren, and it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now White. Nice D from Warren.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Brogdon. Right side, Turner. Left side, Sabonis. Sabonis with the steal. And stolen by White. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Just an excellent all-around talent. Carter Jr. runs the floor with purpose.
Sabonis finds Brogdon. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Turner. Markkanen on the double team. Stolen by Brogdon. And now Sabonis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Warren the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Levine against Oladipo. Levine dishes to White. Turner with the steal. Oladipo with the ball. Carter on him, and that one drops for him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Here's Levine after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Oh, a strong finish that time by Turner. When you need a big bucket, he can seal the deal on the fast break for you.
Levine kicks to Markkanen. They get a hand on it. Sabonis with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Levine. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Here's Oladipo. Warren the pass to Turner. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Brogdon. No good that time. White with the defensive effort. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Levine. Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside Levine. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Indiana leading by 6. Oladipo dishes to Lamb. The pass to Bitadze. Stolen by Satoransky. Dunn shot's good.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Oladipo right side. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers out in front. They're up by 4. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall...
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. Bulls trail by 4. Dunn outside. Taken away by Holiday. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. Then for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Here's Holiday. Valentine grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Here's Harrison, guarded by Holiday. Back to Harrison. Dunn passes to Cornette. Dunn outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Valentine for 3. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 4.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season, moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well, plays with confidence, and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin, and I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court. and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And another turnover here by Chicago. And Indiana making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Pacers leading by 8. Brogdon looking it over. 1:49 left in the second quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Levine kicks to White. Back to Levine. Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Boy, I like the little crafty up fake there to draw the foul. Levine's really starting to mature as a scorer.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Satoransky, the pass to Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Levine kicks to Satoransky. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Sabonis against Levine to the left wing. Here's Hutchison. Here's Carter. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Outside Warren. Here's Sabonis. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's in.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period. And that should do it with the second half about to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
Here's Brogdon. He gets it in there. Brogdon's got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Levine against Turner. Levine dishes to Carter. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. It's Turner, high post. And he makes that one. Turner's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Valentine comes in for Porter. And it's Harrison in for Levine. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for Warren. And it's Lamb in there for Oladipo. The Bulls also changing it up. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. They get it back. The kick out to Holiday. Fires the three. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Out to Lamb. Six on the shot clock. Holiday inside the line. Indiana again missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And the shot goes down. Harrison's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Holiday, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Cornett gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. McConnell passes to Bitadze. That shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Inside, here's Hutchison. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Snatched up. The kick out to Holiday to the left side wing. Takes the three. The rebound by Young. Bulls trail by 10. Hutchison passes to Satoransky. Holiday with the block. Cornett can't get it to go. Sabonis, high post. Young's there. Here's McConnell. Second shot opportunity. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
He was the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, and Levine's developed into a really high-quality player at the NBA level, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
The Pacers making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Out to White. Back to Levine. And it's sent back by Turner.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Oladipo, left side. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Indiana moving the ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Oladipo against Levine. White looking around. Back to Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, you know, the quickness of Levine. Difficult to neutralize that. He'll go to the line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Oladipo. And Chicago also making a switch. Dunn's checked in. Brogdon outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Clock at 4. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
And this is a guy who really flies up the court. Tough to shadow Levine in transition.
Pacers leading by 9. Brogdon right side. Pass to Turner. Back to Warren. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Sabonis, the pass to Turner. One-on-one fast break. There's Levine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And Lamb pitch to Brogdon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Satoransky's checked in for Chris Dunn. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 9 points. Satoransky finds Levine. And it's sent back by Turner. They retain possession. Levine up top. He's covered by Warren. Levine can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Sabonis. And yes, it's good. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
So costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Back to Brogdon. Oladipo outside. Clock at 6. Outside to Brogdon. Stolen by Satoransky. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Levine's got 11 points here in just the second half. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's Turner. Count the basket.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Indiana.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Miles Turner.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
6 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. Markkanen pulls it in.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Brogdon. And here's Sabonis. The tray. It's not going to go for him. And so the Pacers take the win. A confident win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Earl. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward spot. Out to White. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Isaac passes to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Clock at 6. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
They're capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Pass to Vucevic. Down low. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, a step in the right direction. Markkanen must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Outside, White. Pass to Carter. They double in with Vucevic. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. The shot's good from Fournier.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Fournier against Levine. Here's Carter. Out to White. The pass to Markkanen. Levine dishes to Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Inside Carter has all the tools to succeed. Height, reflexes. I mean, he just has to put them to work.
Fultz against White. Vucevic down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Fournier against Levine. Outside Porter. Outside Levine. 4 on the clock. Back to Porter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. No good from outside.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Levine passes to Carter. Porter kicks to Levine. Outside, Markkanen. Porter with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And it's Carter missing.
who usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Passes it to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
And stolen by Fournier. And here we go with the Magic fast break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
A sensational athlete, folks. It helps to have a point guard who can throw it down.
Right side Levine, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. To the inside. Here's Cornette, covered by Bamba. Hutchison passes to Cornette, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Augustine. Pass to Bamba. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there at Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 11. Here's Satoransky, and the layup's good off the glass.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
So for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison, and it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Pass to Bamba. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ross with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Another miss by Orlando. Harrison scanning the floor. That one good for two.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Ennis. He kicks it to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
And now Carter Williams pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And Young kicks to Dunn. Passes to Cornette. Back to Dunn. From down in the low post, it goes. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
The closer Dunn is to the basket, the more effective he is. Quality possessions from the guard.
Pass to Augustine. To the middle. Ennis in the corner. Pass to Augustine. Back to Ennis. Young with the steal. 3-on-3. The shot by Harrison, no good.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Now, Valentine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And so he hits the technical free throw. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornette. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Young. Levine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And Satoransky subbed in for Dunn. Here's Levine. That one doesn't go. Great tee that time from Vucevic. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard. Terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Markkanen kicks to Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Levine up top, guarded by Fultz, and the jam by Levine.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Orlando was looking great right away. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled. And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Fournier finds Vucevic. Here's Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Fournier.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Takes a 3. Fultz, no good.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Levine dishes to Porter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Carter outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Ross, he's checked in for Gordon. Chicago also making some changes. Young comes in for Markkanen, and it's Shaquille Harrison in for Zach LaVine. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Fournier's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando. Carter kicks to Harrison. Now the pass to White. To the paint. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chicago. Chris Dunn comes in for Kobe White. Left side Fournier. Here's Bamba. He's got 7. Kicks it to Vucevic. The rebound by Young.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Now to get the whole team pumped up.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Porter. Down against Carter-Williams. Dunn passes to Satoransky. They grab their own miss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for him. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fultz in for Michael Carter-Williams. And the Bulls making a change also. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. Now here's Ross. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's deflected. Here's Dunn. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky, he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
To the inside. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Satoransky.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Down against Fultz. Ross passes to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. He kicks it to Fultz. The 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 11.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Satoransky against Ross. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Dunn's got 6.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
Down low. Got a piece of it.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fultz kicks to Isaac from outside the arc. He's off on that one, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. Orlando out in front, up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 side. Isaac. A 3-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. And Levine, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Inside. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Isaac. And the Magic lead by 5.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Levine against Fournier to the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Changes up. And it's good on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
On the wing, Levine. Passes it to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from the baseline.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Levine looking around. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Pass to Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Count that one. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Fultz finds Fournier, launches it. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Levine passes to Carter. Back to Levine. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So smooth with that shot fake. I mean, as soon as Levine has fooled you, the rest is easy.
It's the first that brings them within single digits. Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Fultz. Isaac outside. Lays it up off the glass. And the Magic lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Orlando.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Vucevic.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Kick out to Levine. 27 seconds left in the game. Bucket is good.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Pass to Fournier. On the clock. From past the arc. That shot off the mark. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sport. DH.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler, Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Dragic in at the point.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's stolen by Dragic. In transition, here comes Miami. Robinson leading the charge. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And he converts the layup.
That is a tough two right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Levine. We're about 1 minute into the first. No good. Some solid defense from Robinson. It's been a quick start for Miami. Here's Dragic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Levine with it. Down low. Carter down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Levine. Carter left side. Outside, Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Levine. And it's Dragic with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Poke loose. It's stolen by Carter. It's stolen by Dragic. Adebayo passes to Crowder. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Carter inside the three-point line. And again, Chicago turns it over. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Miami shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky, Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
Jones, no luck. Bulls trail by 8. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Butler. Now the feed to Olynyk. Satoransky grabs the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Cornet kicks to Satoransky. Inside, shot clock at 5. Basket counts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Butler. A drive by Iguodala. Pass to Olynyk. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Dunn shot's good.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Left side, Butler. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Olynyk's got his second basket of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Dunn. Goes back up. And there's the pass to Cornette. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Andre Iguodala.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Bulls making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat leading by 4. Olynyk up top. To the right side. Hero passes to Olynyk. There's the triple. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat up. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're...
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, they've got Harrison. He's out there with Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. And stolen by Dunn. Cornette kicks to Harrison. Floats one up. And the shot is good. And that ties it up.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, here's Hero. Off target from outside. Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Valentine, and the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Crowder comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Crowder. LaVine against Robinson. Back to Crowder. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Crowder's got the game tied up here for Miami.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And LaVine, here we go.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dragic finds Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name.
Butler, he's checked in for Hero. Now here's Levine. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Adebayo against Carter. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Some changes for Chicago. Young comes in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky subbed in for Zach LaVine. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Satoransky the pass to Porter. Out to White. Markkanen. And Markkanen on the follow. Markkanen's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Butler. Passes it to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo passes to Dragic. And the shot goes in. Dragic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a big boy play from your point guard there to absorb the hit and still get the shot to go.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Free throw good, Satoransky. And so he makes both from the line.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Back to Crowder. And Dragic has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Jacks up a 3. The putback. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Robinson against Satoransky. Makes it off the glass. Satoransky's got 4 this quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Young with the steal.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Got it up. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jets. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to 6 titles here, even though the last one was... And...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
I want all the bags. I want all the bags.
Chicago leading by 4. They've got Adebayo. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Butler in at the 3. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that.
The kick out to Dragic. Outside Crowder. Porter with the steal. Markkanen with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Out to Carter. 6 to shoot. Markkanen passes to Levine. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Heat with some changes. Olynyk, he's checked in for Crowder. Jones comes in for Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Harrison's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dunn in for Kobe White. Back to Dragic. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Harrison. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
First free throw is good. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Miami. And the Bulls making a change also. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Carter. He hits both from the stripe. The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Hero. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Done outside. There's the pass to Cornett. Back to Dunn. Here's Cornett. It's tipped.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hero.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Here's Hero. He has 5. He feeds it to Olynyk. The Heat need to get a shot off. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
At the elbow, it's Valentine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 1:41 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Back to Harrison. Now here's Valentine. Defended by Jones. Offensive rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Iguodala finds Olynyk. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Back to Olynyk, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Heat. Butler comes in for Jones. Carter, the pass to Satoransky. Butler with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And in flashes, LaVine has shown he can be a star. Now he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. He kicks it to Crowder. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Young with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. LaVine can't hit. Outside Robinson. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. For 3. That one doesn't drop. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls up 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at the Bulls. And small forward and power forward. Porter and Young. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Markkanen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Adebayo got a piece of it.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
And they get it back. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Robinson finds Butler to the inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's LaVine. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. LaVine banked in off the glass. LaVine's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Right side Robinson. Passes to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. And he banks in the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And the jam by LaVine.
And that athleticism has always been a big part of LaVine's game. He makes dunking look easy.
The kick out to Dragic. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo over Young. Just 4 to shoot. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Adebayo.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that one, good. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And the basket is good. LaVine's got 20 points.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Adebayo, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
The Heat trail by 6. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. And Levine throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Well, their pass it to Dragic. Up top, Crowder. He's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Hero. And it's in there.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. That one misses for Levine. He'd have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Hero passes to Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 3. Crowder finds Adebayo. Over Carter. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Bulls leading by 6. Carter, the pass to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the pass to Carter. Crowder with the steal.
And not sure they got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
Here's Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Nice touch there near the hoop. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Chicago will... Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the... Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point. Turner with the steal. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back. Whoa! Hammering it in!
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo is a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
And it's blocked.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
Now, here's Markkanen. And Levine, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Warren, good.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Here's Levine. The second chance effort. On the wing, Levine. The shot missing. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Markkanen passes to Carter. For 3, Levine. Again, Levine missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Warren finds Oladipo. Back to Warren. Passes it to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Turner. Over Carter. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Levine draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Attacking with purpose. Levine takes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for 1 more.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Indiana also making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Warren. Lamb comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Satoransky. It's rebounded by Indiana. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And stolen by McConnell. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Satoransky. Then for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Sabonis. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the paint, taken away by Holiday. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And slam dunk by Lamb.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Done with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low. Cornette kicks to Dunn. Tipped away. It's stolen by Lamb. And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. And Lamb slams it home.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And it's Dunn penetrating. And good that time.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
Holiday against Dunn. 17 seconds left in the first. Itadze. Another shot. And it's blocked. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Lamb. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Pacers. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Harrison out there with White. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Markkanen down low. He's covered by Warren. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Indiana with a change here, too. Oladipo's checked in. Here's Warren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And that aggressive scoring mentality on display. I like how Warren takes it strong and then gets the call.
Bulls trail by 4. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Indiana's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
Underrated as an athlete. Brogdon's speed helps him get to where he wants to be. And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Here's Harrison trying to get open as Carter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The kick out to Oladipo. Count it. And it's 6 points for Victor Oladipo. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Harrison passes to Markkanen. Porter against Holiday. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Carter.
This is what they like about marketing. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
And Oladipo, here we go. Outside to Brogdon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Bulls, Zach LaVine comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And Zedaransky subbed in for White. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Poked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Got a piece of it, and it's the Bulls with the ball. Markkanen kicks to Porter. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen, and it's done in for Porter. McDermott's checked in for Indiana. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Pacers leading by 4. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Pass to Cornett. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. LaVine can't hit. Turner with it. Now defended by LaVine. Lamb passes to McDermott. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Lamb. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's LaVine. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lamb passes to McConnell. Left side, Sabonis. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Outside, Lamb. To the paint, Young with the steal. Here's LaVine. Here's Cornett. The kick out to Young. LaVine passes to Cornett. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Beautiful find by LaVine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
And no good that time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening. And
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. On the court for Indiana. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the small forward. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's the lob to Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The length of Carter helping him there. A prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Markkanen throws it down.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. The dish to Turner. Back to Sabonis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, we know about Warren's unfortunate injuries in the past, but when he's healthy, he sure is exciting to watch.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Then for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Brogdon.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Holiday finds Sabonis. Back to Holiday, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Floats it up for Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
A prime example of Satoransky's feel and vision for the game is making it easy for his teammates.
Here's Bitadze. Good defensive work there by Young.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely...
Oh, did you see that? So lethal when your big man can drive the lane with success. Sabonis showing off his agility on that one.
And there's the pass to Harrison. And stolen by McConnell. Here's the break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's done in for Satoransky. The Pacers also with the sub. Lamb, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Here's Cornett. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Now here's Lamb. He's tightly guarded. Young with the steal. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. Bulls have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Pass to Cornett. He dishes it to Young. Now Valentine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down low, Cornett. Count it.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Holiday, the pass to Holiday. Indiana moving the ball around. Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And so it's Indiana with it. 5 on the clock. Right side, Holiday. Here's the 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the points. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Brogdon. Lays it up off the glass.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
Chicago leading by 4. To the middle. Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Warren.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Levine. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And Levine with the slam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Warren the pass to Turner. And stolen by White. There's the lob to Carter. Stolen by Warren. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. To tie it up. Passes it to Sabonis. The kick out to Oladipo. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Saransky's checked in for Kobe White. Outside, Levine. Tips it, and Carter with his second chance point. And the Bulls lead by 3.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Sabonis kicks to Oladipo. Oh, Turner in position. Stolen by Levine. Satoransky against Warren. Nice D from Warren. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Here's Levine. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Levine with it. Sabonis defends it. And Levine throws it down.
The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
Sabonis the pass to Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And Oladipo, here we go. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 5 assists in the game. Sabonis against Levine. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the jam by Levine.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Warren against Porter. To the inside. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. To the paint, here's Carter. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
What a shot from Wendell Carter Jr. You know he has to feel good sinking this one.
Oladipo taking his time here. Back to Sabonis. Shot clock at 5, and the wide open shot from Warren offline with his 3. And Levine, here we go. Satoransky in the corner. Inside, stolen by Brogdon.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And firing on all cylinders. Oladipo is hot, and he knows it. Commanding the ball right now. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Here's Levine.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Zach Levine at the line for the ball.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach Levine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Brogdon the pass to Turner.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Zach Levine at the line for the ball.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the Wrestler. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at small forward. And for the Bulls, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at point guard. Now here's Fultz. Isaac outside. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Markkanen, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And it's Orlando's ball to the middle. It's good from Gordon on the assist from Fournier.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Fournier against Levine, and stolen by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break. For 3, Fournier. Markkanen pulls it in. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. No good. Shot missing. Isaac with some nice D. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you've got something going for yourself. I mean, Levine showing that great burst.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Oh, that was terrific!
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Fournier's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Levine. Pass to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Porter kicks to White. 5 to shoot. Levine with it. Defended now by Fournier. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a change for the Magic. Ross is checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. The 3. It's good from long range.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter every season he's been in the league.
Down low. Here's Cornette. Ross with the steal.
2 minutes.
The pass to Fournier. Fultz against Dunn. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Vucevic down low. He gets that one. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Pass to Sadoronsky. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Sadoronsky. Then for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And Augustine kicks to Ross. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the jam by Ross.
You've got to make Ross a passer in that pick and roll. I mean, he's a better scorer than he is a playmaker.
Dunn up top. Guarded by Augustine. Dunn looking over the floor. Back to Valentine. Deflects the pass. Ross with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Outside, White. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. Harrison out there with White. And it's Valentine in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now Ennis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Augustine finds Bamba. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
And it's White missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Bamba. Back to Isaac. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the fast break. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Harrison.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Here's Carter Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Wendell Carter. Porter comes in for Valentine. Zach LaVine's checked in for Harrison. And Sadoronsky subbed in for White. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for DJ Augustine. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Markkanen. Outside Fournier. The three-pointer, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, and they pick up 2. LaVine's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Stolen by Markkanen. Pass to LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
You know what you like about LaVine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the 3, and can do everything in between as well.
Fournier with the ball. Off target with his three.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Satoransky, the pass to Porter. Outside, Levine. Now the pass to Satoransky. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
He was the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, and Levine's developed into a really high-quality player at the NBA level, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Young is subbed in for Chandler Hutchison.
That's a big-time bailout there, Cunning. Couldn't get anything going on that possession. Then Levine just takes over and makes something out of nothing.
Right side, Fournier. From 20 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Fournier's got 8 points. Bulls trail by 4. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Cross leading the charge.
Tell you what, Cross covers ground in a hurry. A nanosecond.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. On the wing, Levine. Passes it to Cornett. Cross against Satoransky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Here's Levine, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Orlando leading by 6.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Augustine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts them in a tough spot guarding.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq, let's get... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Outside Fournier. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Levine throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Levine kicks to White. Levine against Gordon. Levine can't hit.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Pass to Fournier. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Here's Vucevic. The second chance effort. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Outside Fournier. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Levine. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Then for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Hutchison, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Fournier's shot is off. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Harrison's checked in.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Augustine up and in on the layup.
You know, Augustine is a scoring point guard. He's crafty, but he's highly skilled, and he knows how to put the ball in the hole.
Dunn against Gordon. Dunn passes to Hutchison. Here's Harrison. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine. Orlando leading. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Carter Williams dishes to Ross. Kicks to Bamba. Back to Ross. Shoots from the elbow. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Harrison passes to Cornette for the tie. Dunn misses. Well, man, a big-time effort for Evan Fournier, providing a lot of energy for Orlando. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Young, then there's Valentine. And it's Harrison in at the 3, the small forward. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Satoransky up again. Great positioning on the putback. Harrison's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bulls.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Fournier gets a wide open look. The shot off that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And, Young is no stranger to overcoming aggressive defense, guys. That's just an example of his experience coming into play.
Ross passes to Bamba. Can't get it to fall. Chicago leading. Here's Valentine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Valentine's got his first points in this one.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Back to Satoransky. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Markkanen comes in for Valentine. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Harrison. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Fulton for Augustine.
Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. He's a very, very polished offensive player.
Up top, Markkanen, guarded by Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Markkanen. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Inside. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Ross.
Large from T. Ross, showing major confidence out there.
Left side, Markkanen. Back to Satoransky. Outside, White. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
To the paint, Gordon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Zadaransky.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Fultz dishes to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 1.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Levine finds Porter. Back to Levine. And it's sent back by Isaac. They get it back. The pass to Levine. Back to Carter. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Passes it to Vucevic. Fultz the bounce pass. And they double up Gordon. There's the dish to Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Levine passes to Carter. Back to Levine. To the inside. Out to White. The feed to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the baseline jumper, no good. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And here's Fultz. Vucevic down low. Defended by Carter. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, Levine stepping up when it counts.
Now here's Ross. And an intentional foul right there. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Jimmy Butler. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Roam in the paint. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Here's Adebayo. No good there. And the Bulls going the other way now. Levine with it, now guarded by Crowder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable. And you have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like LaVine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
White against Dragic. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Levine. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Robinson passes to Dragic. Back to Robinson. Six on the shot clock. Knocked away. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle, and it's the Heat on the break. Here's Butler, and it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. On the wing, Porter. Outside, Levine. Rebound by the Heat.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Levine wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Butler kicks to Dragic. The pass to Adebayo. Rocket 6. He dishes it to Butler. Back to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now here's Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Right side, Crowder. Back to Dragic. Inside, it's stolen by Carter. Porter against Butler. And then Carter with the jam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s dynamic athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish alley-oops and stop.
Hero passes to Butler. To the wing on the left. It's up a 3. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Here's Hero, guarded by Levine, and he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Carter left side. Here's White. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Outside Butler. Pass to Crowder. Five to shoot. Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Olynyk is checked in for Adebayo. Jones comes in for Jay Crowder. Robinson's checked in for Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So he gets them both. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Dunn attacking. Makes it off the glass.
Masterful penetrator. Once Dunn notices an opening in the defense, he tears it asunder.
Pass to Hero. 3 seconds left. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat up by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, they've got Iguodala. Derek Jones is out there with Olynyk. Then it's Robinson. And it's Hero into the 1.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
And Robinson comes to help. Shot clock at 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Miami. Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got his first basket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Hero. Satoransky covering. Jones looking for an opening. Iguodala with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Just 3 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes for Chicago. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. And Miami also making a switch. Dragic is checked in. Dunn passes to Cornette. Back to Dunn. Down low. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Thaddeus Young on the wing. There's the pass to Cornette. Clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Right side, Dragic. He feeds it to Iguodala. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire to play like.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Pass to Harrison. Back to Dunn. 5 on the clock. Here's Harrison. Tries again. Passes to Valentine. Young outside. Rebound by Olynyk. Miami trailer. In transition. Here comes Miami. Shoots the three. Dragic against Dunn. Dragic the pass to Robinson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Heat also with a sub. Adebayo is checked in for Duncan Robinson. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And some changes here for the Heat. Jay Crowder comes in for Olynyk, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Jones. And Levine, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Levine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And Bam Adebayo giving.
You can see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Carter. And Satoransky subbed in for Zach LaVine. Heat also with a sub. Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Outside, White. Pass to Satoransky. Clock at 4. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. Shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Satoransky, the pass to Porter. Fires for 3. And it's White missing. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Back to Butler. Second chance shot. Adebayo down low. Guarded by Porter. Again, the miss by the Heat. White finds Markkanen. The layup missed. That will count. The shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball, followed
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. And the past few seasons, the Bulls have been inefficient at the offensive end. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
Here's Crowder. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here's Levine. He's got 13. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
That's just a real concentration from Levine, accepting the hit and finding a way to work through it.
Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's White. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Butler is so strong. I mean, when he completes plays like this, I mean, it earns himself that extra chance from the line.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Olynyk, he's checked in for Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Goran Dragic. And it's Iguodala in for Duncan Robinson. Butler against Dunn. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And stolen by Butler. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And Jones slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game. And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Think about it, Jay. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with the shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as effective.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
And this is the level of unselfishness that Butler brings. A total pro who moves the ball well.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Back to Dunn. And it's Miami with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hero. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Hero's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Cornette. Here's Harrison. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's a sneaky shot blocker.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive outputs.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Wow. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Dunn. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Tyler Hero. To the inside. Valentine kicks to Satoransky. Floats it up for Young. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. For the finish. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Bulls trail by 5. And again, Chicago turns it over.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Young. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Levine subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. Passes it to Adebayo. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine can't hit. Heat on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's Dragic off the drive. They get it again. Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside Jones. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Moves back up. Here's Adebayo. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. There's Dragic with the 3. Miami no good on that time either. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
The Bulls have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Levine. The Bulls making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Butler dishes to Iguodala. Back to Dragic. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Miami ahead, leading by 3. From And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The Heat leading by 3. On the court for the Heat, Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. And they're moving it up. There's the lob to Carter. It's stolen by Dragic. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Butler. Porter with the steal. Pass to Satoransky. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. Porter with the steal. Now Satoransky. It's tipped. Here's Carter. Out to White. And the pass to Satoransky. Just 5 to shoot. Back to White to take the lead. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Heat with the lead, and they're pushing it up. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Carter leading the charge. Pass to Satoransky. Inside, here's White. Rejected by Dragic. Out to the wing. Hutchison's shot is off. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Lowry Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for Satoransky. Heroes checked in for the Heat. And that's a foul called on Lowry Markkanen. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Hero. Adebayo finds Butler. Outside Dragic. Lets the three fly. But they'll get another chance. Butler passes to Dragic. Here's Hero. It's Crowder on the wing. 6 to shoot. No good on the three.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Pass to Adebayo. Dragic against White. Crowder kicks to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. A three ball. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outside, White. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Gets the pass to Crowder. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped.
The coaching staff loves this. They know marketing has the length needed to swat a lot of shots.
And the shot goes in.
I think White is absolutely fearless. I mean, he puts his team on his shoulders.
And it's Butler missing.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anymore.
Dunn attacking. Down low. Here's Carter. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
The pass to Dunn. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Markkanen in the corner. Carter right side. Yes, that goes in. And now a 7-point Bulls lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead. The crunch time bucket by Crowder. You love that confidence.
46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's White. Can't hit that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler goes in. Money!
What? Butler with the big-time play. He's never scared of the moment.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 24 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Wendell Carter.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Zach LaVine's checked in for White. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Chicago calls timeout. Here's LaVine. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
All 0